Hi guys, it's Lauren. Today I wanted to share my April 2025 finished coloring pages, and I'm uploading this video for Misty from At Dreams and Color, I believe is what her channel is called now. She is one of my favorite coloring channels to watch, and she asked if I would upload this video, so I'm doing this for you, Misty, and thank you so much for your love and support of my channel. It really means a lot to me. So here is what I've been working on. Now this book, I don't finish like a whole page and call it a finished page. I just do like the images, like I don't know if that makes sense, but I finished this dragon, and I just used a mixture of fine liners. I think I used a little bit of, does this have sparkle on it? Yes, I used a little bit of the Jelly Roll glitter gel pens, the what is it, Stardust glitter gel pens. And then I also did some of the little images over here. I did this little snail and the mushrooms and the little moth, and I was really proud of this little jar. I did like try to do like a little plaid top to it, and I thought it turned out cute. I add some sparkle. So I don't have much more to do on this page, and then it will be all done. I'm gonna do the dragon hopefully this month and some of the other little images. But yeah, I love this book. This honestly, it goes with me pretty much everywhere because it's just so easy to carry around. I did a couple mandalas. This is my little makeshift desk. I'm sitting on my bed. This is Sushi, my what do you call these, squishmallows? So I did this mandala. I have a book that I got from, I think it was Barnes & Noble a couple years ago, and it kind of fell apart, so I just saved the pages, and I did this one. Now where you see glitter, that was how the book came. So some of the elements of the mandala were already filled in for you with sparkle, but then I just used some, I think this was my Dobo and Shobo markers, I think is how you say it. I also used a little bit of the Jelly Roll glaze, where you see the black there where it's shiny, and then I had some stick on like crystal things that I put on. So yeah, I had a lot of fun doing that. There's that one. And then I did this one. I did two. We love Despicable Me. I have two kids, and they absolutely love Despicable Me, and we love the Minions in our house. So I got these little puffy stickers from the Dollar Tree, and I used this as my color inspiration for this mandala. And I used, I think this was my Ohuhu markers, and then some Jelly Roll Moonlight to add like the little dots. But yeah, I had a lot of fun coloring that. And then I also did this one. I wanted to do like an Easter mandala, so I put these little Easter stickers on here. They're kind of vintage. I thought they were so cute. I got those on Amazon. There's a little bunny. And so I just used some Easter colors. And again, this one, the sparkle that you see on there, that's how the mandala came in the book. So I'm pretty sure this was also Ohuhu markers and some white Jelly Roll. And this glitter here I did add right there. And that was probably also Jelly Roll. So, yep, there's that one. And then I did one in Enchanted Faces. Hopefully I am not making y'all sick here when I'm moving the phone. I'm so sorry. Enchanted Faces by Hannah Lynn. I just did one. I did this one on April 6th. And this was just either, it was either, I only have 2 sets of alcohol markers, so it was either Ohuhu's or the Dobo and Shobo markers. I do have a couple of Cali Art markers, so I just like a really small set. So it was probably just a mixture of those, and then I used some white Jelly Roll, and I got this idea for the eyelashes, the little dots. I think it's, her channel's name is Jenny's Pages. I saw her finish pages in one of her Hannah Lynn books, and she did this with the eyelashes, and I just thought it looked so cool, so that's where I got the idea for that. But yeah, that's all I did in this book. And then I did work in Gnomes, or Gnome Coloring Book by Color Questopia, and I finished 1 page in here. And it was this one with the little gnome sleeping in a matchbox with his very orange mouse. I'm not sure what's going on with this mouse, but I just thought it was cute. And I did add a little bit of white Jelly Roll, and then I like to put washi tape around these, and I had some stickers, so I added these little stickers around the outside. I just thought that was cute. So, and that was on April 11th, 2025. I also worked in Cozy Cuties by Coco Wyo. This book is so fun. I really, really like these little cutesy books. But I did the first page, and I added a little washi tape, and then I think I used color pencils on this. I believe it was my Prismacolors. I think the leaves here are marker. Yeah, you can kind of see the streaks. I think I used Crayola Super Tips there. And then the rest of it was in my Prismacolor pencils. The outline around this paper right here and right here was Crayola Super Tips. And then the white here is just white Jelly Roll. But I had fun. I tried to make him look like our dog Coco, who is asleep right over here, by the way. There he is, asleep on the bed. He is so tuckered out. We were over at my mom's today for Mother's Day, and Coco is actually from a litter of pups that my mom's dog had, and she kept one of the puppies as well. So when we go over there, he got to see his mama and his sister, and they were playing and running around and having a good time. So he's really, really tired. Okay, and then I also did this page here for Easter. I had so much fun coloring this. I messed up a little bit right here with my Jelly Roll. It got smudged, but I used the black Jelly Roll glaze on there. I love how shiny it gets. But yeah, I just had a lot of fun using bright colors, and I'm just calling this puppy in here Coco because he just reminds me of my dog. And so I'm having fun coloring him, and I love how the little chick is popping out of the egg. I just thought that was super cute. I also worked in Cozy Corner by Coco Wyo, and I did the title page here, and this was all done with the chunky Crayola markers, like your traditional old school Crayola markers, and I used a little bit of crayon to add some texture to the bench, and I think I used the glitter on the pillow. There is actually glitter crayon, and then I used a little bit of white Jelly Roll on the slippers and on the pie, and on the words there. And then I also did this page, and this was also done with Crayola markers, and the outlining, the only thing that's alcohol marker is I did outline right here to give kind of, I was trying to make it look a little bit like a shadow. And did I do alcohol marker? Sorry, I'm just looking here on the bubbles. I forget what I used for the for the bubbles in the water. I think it might have been alcohol marker. I'm not sure. But I had a lot of fun coloring this page. A little kitty in the laundry. I tried to make the socks look like they were knit. I don't know if I achieved it, but I had fun. So that was that one. I love Camellia Angelkova, and I did one in here. In her, sorry, I didn't say the name. 50 Springtime Mandalas. And, whoop! See, we're having problems here. That's okay. Trying to do this one-handed. We've got this egg. I had so much fun coloring this. I used Crayola Super Tips and glitter gel pen. That was a lot of fun to color. I just love those springy, like, pastel-y colors. And then in 50 Lotus Flower Mandalas, I did the little image on the title page, and I used glitter gel pens and alcohol markers. I think it was alcohol markers. You know what? Yeah. I did use some water-based markers too, but I knew the leaves were alcohol marker. I could tell that. And then I also did this little image here, also with, I think this might have been water-based marker. Yeah, and some glitter gel pen. And that's all I did so far in there. I also colored in Animals and Flowers, Bold and Easy Coloring Book. This one is by this brand here. Oops, sorry, Blue Jewel Books. Their books are so affordable. They're usually like $4.99, and I think they're really, really cute. And this one in particular is just, I love it. It's so, so cute with the little animals. So, funny story about this little guy. I colored him in with alcohol markers first, and then I went over with pencil. I thought it was supposed to be a raccoon. Come to find out, I think this is actually a red panda, because I was looking on the front and I saw this guy and I was like, oh no, I colored the wrong color, but that's okay. We just will have a little gray raccoony guy here. I still had a lot of fun coloring it. I was really happy with how it came out. I tried to take my time and do a little bit of shading. I don't always feel like doing that, but sometimes I do get in a mood to really try and do the, you know, the shading and add a little extra pizzazz to it. But yeah, I had fun with that one. This book is so, so cute. If you like animals and flowers, it's so cute. I need to do some more pictures in here. Look at the pig. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah. That's a fun one. I also have another book by the same company. This is Bows and Blossoms. This one's also really, really cute. This one's a little bit more simple than the other one. But I just did the welcome page. I actually do have some other pages in here, but those are for May, so I'll wait and show you those later. But yeah, I just did the welcome page, and I used alcohol markers and white jelly roll. But yeah, really cute. Sorry, that's like a sneaky peeky, but yeah, I love that book. It's very cute. I keep saying very cute. And then Out of 100 Quest, I love this book. When I need something to just chill out and listen to an audiobook, and I don't want to think about what I'm doing. Well, you have to think a little bit because you have to pay attention. But I just zone out with these and color, and it's so much fun. So I did two. I have a whip. This is my whip. But I finished this really pretty, oh, okay, I have two whips. I didn't know I had two whips. I do that a lot. I start things and forget I start them. I did this really pretty hummingbird. And I used alcohol markers for this one. Yes, pretty sure. Yes, I used alcohol. Look at the back. The back looks really cool too, actually. This is by Sun Life Drawing. I don't know if I said that. I love their color by numbers. And then I also did, see if I can find it. There it is. Okay. I did the castle, and I used dot markers to do this one. I got these dot markers by Ohuhu. Let me see if I can, okay, not shake you guys around too much, but let's see if I can pull this over. So right here beside my bed, I have my little coloring cart here, and I got these markers a little while ago by Ohuhu, and they are dot markers. You can use the ends. I don't know if you can see right there where it looks kind of like a rounded tip, and they make dots. So I used them on the little circles, and I really like the way that it turned out. I just thought it was fun, and it was so relaxing just to not have to like color, but you could just kind of dab it on. I would imagine that's why diamond painting is relaxing, because you're kind of just like poking it on. But yeah, I had a lot of fun doing this one, and I love the pastel colors and the clouds. So okay, that is everything that I colored for April. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys later.